Good evening. My name is Chase Schertz. I'm the marketing director for PetSmart. And first I would like to thank the Dallas Chamber of Commerce for giving PetSmart the opportunity to share our plan to make Dallas a better place to live and a more attractive place for economic growth. Our agenda for our presentation this evening will proceed as follows. We will discuss our mission, the challenges that Dallas faces, the good news, the bad news, and actually it's going to be flipped in order. We're going to give the bad first. Our plan, the location, how we're going to prove our success, and our staffing and our next steps. PetSmart's purpose is to reduce the population of stray dogs in South Dallas. The abundance of stray dogs is stunning the growth of the economy in Dallas. It's creating an unsafe environment for Dallas citizens, and dogs are dying from starvation and disease. We plan to attack this through our Spay the Stray project. The Spay the Stray mission bolsters the Dallas Chamber of Commerce mission to make the Dallas region the most economically prosperous region and the most desirable place to live, work, and do business in the United States. PetSmart's goal by the conclusion of tonight's proposal is to win Dallas Chamber of Commerce support to partner with PetSmart to improve the safety and the economic health of Dallas community. On May 2nd, 2016, Dallas Morning News reports a 52-year-old Dallas citizen was fatally attacked. Her name was Antoinette Brown. She was bitten over 100 times by a pack of stray dogs in South Dallas. The tragic incident caused an uproar from Dallas citizens, pleading with Dallas officials to do something about the stray dog issue, take action, and resolve the stray dog epidemic in Dallas. The death of Antoinette Brown is just one of the many stories regarding the stray dog epidemic, varying from children being attacked in parks locally, as well as students being attacked by dogs on the way to school buses, and residents being attacked while walking their own pets in their very own neighborhoods. City officials looked to Dallas Animal Services to spearhead the project or the campaign to look for solutions to the stray dog issue. Dallas Animal Services used funds donated by concerned citizens and concerned business owners to hire a third-party research team, the Boston Consulting Group, to provide a report with relevant data that can be used to solve the stray dog solution in the Dallas area. The Boston Consulting Group reported findings that 8,700 stray dogs currently roam the streets of Dallas. They also found that dog bites have spiked 15% year over year since 2013. And that's a trend that is expected to continue by their estimation. And perhaps the most important statistic is the disparity between North Dallas and South Dallas. They found that in North Dallas, 80% of dogs are fixed, where in South Dallas, only 15% of dogs are spayed or neutered. Additionally, the report found that 6 out of 7 stray dogs that roam the streets are actually a Dallas resident's previous pet. So let that sink in as you think about how Dallas Animal Services tries to solve the solution by euthanizing 880 dogs per month. But even killing 880 dogs per month is only a short-term solution, because they found that because they were previous pets of certain owners, they'll just go back out, adopt more animals, and they'll end up back in the streets. And the cycle will continue. And just to kind of paint a picture, here's a 7-year trend of Dallas Animal Services and the euthanization rates. They started out at 30,000 per year. That has gone down to about 14,000. That brings us about to our number where we're at now. But if you look at the total intake, It dipped in the beginning, but it's staying relatively flat, supporting that euthanization is not a long-term issue or long-term solution. A spokesperson from Dallas Animal Services, Judy Jones, says it's not an animal problem, it's a people problem. People need to learn to put leashes and collars on their pets and follow the leash laws. They need to secure their backyards so that dogs aren't escaping. And they need to spay and neuter their animals. Dallas is impacted in 3 different ways as a result of the stray dog epidemic in South Dallas. Failure to act on the issue is resulting in dogs dying from starvation and disease. This is not only inhumane, but it's unsanitary. Dogs are being found dead and decayed under bridges. Children going and finding these animals. Second, rabid dogs make South Dallas unsafe. Residents don't want to go outside in fear of, being attacked by dogs in their neighborhood or while shopping or at recreational parks. Stray dogs make South Dallas unattractive to business owners, as consumers would rather go to a more desirable location that is not overrun by rabid, diseased, or unsightly dogs. What's the saying? There's a Starbucks on every corner. Well, not in South Dallas. There's not. And that just paints a picture of the impact that this issue is having on business owners. You see that they're spread all over North Dallas, but in South Dallas, we're targeting, there's only one Starbucks. Now to discuss PetSmart's plan, I'll hand it over to our Strategic Operations Coordinator, Rachel Rafine.
Thank you, Chase. So there is good news, and the good news is that PetSmart does have a plan that should provide a better long-term solution to Dallas's stray dog problem. We're partnered with Operation Kindness, and we plan to offer free spaying and neutering to pet owners in the Dallas area. PetSmart and Operation Kindness will be educating the community about pet care, such as the leash and collar laws in Texas, and providing information on how euthanization is not effective as a long-term solution for lowering the amount of strays in Dallas. And we want people to know that we believe that spaying and neutering is the most humane and effective manner to go about lowering the amount of strays. So Operation Kindness will also be letting people know about cheaper free services for people that can't afford pet care. The benefits are going to include helping to clean up the streets of South Dallas, make it a more inviting area for business and people. It's going to help people feel safer in their area. It's going to make them feel better about going out, going to the park, or going shopping with their friends and family. And as more people go out, our community and the local economy here in South Dallas should grow with those people. Now our plan is to host a week-long event at one of our stores where pet owners can bring in their pets, either as walk-ins or they can make appointments to have their pets neutered or spayed. We want this to be as convenient for people as possible, and we want to take in as many pets as possible. And we'll also be open to donations from pet owners and non-pet owners alike, just from people who want to improve their community to give to Operation Kindness. And while PetSmart is doing the spaying and neutering part of the operation, Operation Kindness is going to be educating the community on pet care by giving a presentation at the beginning of every hour. And this presentation is going to include information on how euthanization isn't working as a long-term solution and what methods are long-term solutions. And those methods includes talking about the leash and collar laws that we mentioned earlier in Texas, which are to keep a dog under reasonable control at all times and keep that dog from running at large. They'll also talk about how the stray problem is a people problem more than an animal problem, and why spaying and neutering is a long-term solution. And we know that it's a better long-term solution because of 6 out of the 7 strays that are previously someone else's pet aren't neuterized, and those 85% of those pets aren't neuterized. Neuterized or spayed, then it's pretty clear that the situation's only going to get worse or just stagnate and stay the same. And that's why we really want to drive home that spaying and neutering animals is the best way to reduce the stray dog population in Dallas. And Operation Kindness will also be letting people know about their own services, like they go to people's homes and they patch fences for free to help to prevent pets from escaping. And they also provide other services for people that can't afford pet care. And we'll be hosting this event at our Duncanville location, so closest we can get to the epicenter of the problem, from December 5th to the 10th. And you can see ours here on the slide or on the flyer and the handout that you have with you. Now I'll be passing on to Shireen, our financial officer, and she'll tell you about our measures for success as well.
Proving our success, PetSmart will track all dogs and cats that have procedures done for the week. We would also survey all users for this program for their satisfaction. We would also be doing the poll no-kill centers for increases in shelter drop-offs every week, along with tracking enrollments in PetSmart's awareness classes. We would also partner with Dallas Animal Commissions in tracking long-term changes in stray dog populations in West and Southeast Dallas. Our funding, our budget is $40,000, and we have budgeted $20,000. We are asking that the Dallas Chamber of Commerce contribute $20,000 for our Spay the Stray project. Our staffing consists of one program supervisor who would be overseeing program operations, making staffing decisions, hire an accounting contractor for managing revenues, expenditures, tax write-offs, and a legal service contractor implements contracts with Chamber of Commerce and Operation Kindness. We would also have one marketing coordinator who would work with local media outlets, animal shelters, other pet stores to bring awareness to the program. This associate would also be the public face of the program. The second, we would have two of the entry-level associates on a leadership track within the PetSmarts to help with miscellaneous needs, such as gather supplies, coordinate the work for the two Operation Kindness volunteers, also serve as backup for the marketing coordinator and also the program supervisor. The two volunteers from Operation Kindness would also be conducting the seminars as well, educating the pet owners and other people. We would also have 4 veterinarians. And our budget overview consists of 50% labor, 20% supply, 15% marketing, and 15% overhead. And now I will pass it on to Sid, our project manager.
Thank you, Sheree. We can clearly see that there's a stray animal epidemic that is causing issues with resident safety and as well as stunting the economic growth of South Dallas. The large disparity between the rate of spaying and neutering in North Dallas to South Dallas is the main cause of the strays running the street. Our plan to host a clinic will, along with continuing support from Operation Kindness, can help provide a long-term solution to the issues caused by strays. We actually went out and conducted research by speaking with business owners and managers, and which proved that businesses and customers are more attracted to areas where employee and customer safety is less of a concern and where the general appearance is that of cleanliness. If we secure your $20,000 in funding today, we will immediately commence the project by beginning to secure staff and volunteers from both within PetSmart and from Operation Kindness, as well as launch our marketing campaign and purchase of supplies. Our marketing campaign will consist of a billboard placed in South Dallas at the heart of the issue, promotions and ads in social media networks, and putting up posters and flyers in high-traffic areas such as parks and rec centers and such. A copy of the posters and flyers are included in your supplemental information packets. So please help us improve Dallas together. Thank you. We will now take any questions that you guys may have.
So are you straying, are you spaying and neutering stray dogs or people's dogs?
Either. So we're
Okay.
targeting South Dallas.
Right.
And we're doing it at a PetSmart in Duncanville, which is the closest one. Unfortunately, there's not a lot over there because businesses don't want to go over there.
Right.
So if people want to bring in a stray dog, we will spay and neuter that stray dog.
Okay.
If they live there, even if they don't, we're still gonna, take people in and honor it because we want to make sure that people are spaying and neutering their dogs all over Dallas.
Right.
But our main target is South Dallas. So stray or someone's pet, I mean, it's really one and the same if you think about it, because the statistics show that the strays are someone's previous pet,
Right.
and the current owners are responsible for them being the streets too if they don't learn how to, take care of their animal responsibly.